What's up, Vikings fans? I'm Gabe Henderson, and here at the Vikings Entertainment Network, we're starting a new content series called Rookie Mini Chat, where we get to learn more about our 2020 Vikings draft class. The conversation would typically be between myself and two rookies, but for this segment, we have a special reunion between college teammates and now Vikings teammates, Alexander Mattison and Ezra Cleveland. Alex, we all saw the tweet once Ezra got drafted. The reunion continues. Talk about that a little bit, because it's pretty obvious you were excited about that selection.
It was one of those moments where you kind of get taken back to it all, and it just felt like draft day all over again. Texting Ezra the whole time, we're going, hey, we can get you right here. We can get, hopefully we trade, get you right here. And it was just, we're trying to play the cards just because, it's one of those situations. When we drafted him, I'm pretty sure the neighbors heard me. That's how crazy it was in here. It was crazy.
When you hear that, Ezra, how does that feel?
Yeah, after everything settled down and I got to finally see Alex's Instagram story and stuff, you can't do anything but smile and laugh because, I had that feeling. But being reunited, like you said, was just he expressed it perfectly in his videos, saying let's go and stuff. And he said the neighbors heard him. I want to do the same thing, but I was over in Horseshoe Bend with one of my guys, and there's no houses around, so no one could hear us screaming or anything. And
it's crazy what you guys both met at Boise State in 2016. Fast forward 4 years now, it's like, all right, let's do this again. But when did you guys first meet? Was there any memories? All right, this was my first impression of Ezra, my first impression of Mattison. What was that like when you guys first met?
We didn't really we talked a little bit, but we weren't really close until I started playing that left tackle position and I started blocking for him, and we started watching film together and stuff. But once we both ended up starting, the relationship blossomed into, what it is now, and it just kept growing. And we got closer and closer, and now we're teammates again, like you said, and we both can't wait. We're really excited.
The one moment that kind of just pops up when I remember Ezra is just our presentation in our comm class freshman year that we had over the summer. And, just his demeanor is just funny, just standing up there giving a presentation about something that was made up.
We had to do a 1-minute speech, and I think I was doing how to decorate a Christmas tree or something. We had to do it on a book. So I picked the smallest book in the library that we had to pick, and I was just trying to be funny about it.
I think you guys you won one bowl game together, and that bowl game was against Oregon. There are a lot of players on this current Vikings roster that went to Oregon, and now you two both went to Boise State. I guess it's for you, Mattison. Is that more? I guess, do you have a bodyguard now in the locker room when you talk about that bowl game?
Yeah, a little bit. It's all fun and games when we bring it up, though. Dylan Mitchell, for one, he's a guy. We joked about it. We laughed real hard about it because there was a point in the game where one of our players had punched him and he punched one of our players, and it was just hilarious. But yeah, it's one of those things where even with Dalvin this year when the guys played Florida State, so now I have a little bit of backup. Yeah. Ezra can come in and talk with me because Ezra was on the field.
Have you picked up any new skills or tried anything new since you've been isolated?
I've been dipping into every little. I've become more versatile than I've ever been in my life. I just started back up classes. I've been I actually got a little home studio set up now, so trying to figure out how to do music engineering and recording and stuff like that. Playing my saxophone more. So yeah, I've been kind of doing a lot of things.
Me and my roommates, we picked up Ultimate Frisbee to stay in shape, and I think I ended up buying 4 Frisbees off of Amazon just to see what one flew better and everything like that. And then me and the same roommate got big into Legos, so we started buying Lego sets, Lego Star Wars sets, and building Legos in our free time. Just keep the mind busy. It's kind of like doing a puzzle, but it tells you what to do, and then you have a fun ship to play with afterwards. So, it's a positive either way you look at it.
Have you finished anything on that Lego or no? Is there a finished product?
Yeah, I actually have some in my living room. I got General Von Richt's TIE Fighter. I got a little Walker and stuff like that. I got the Millennium Falcon.
I'll tell you,
yeah.
I told this man, I was like, yeah, me and my girlfriend just went and got some puzzles. We're going to do some puzzles. I snapped him, our progress on our puzzle. He snaps me back a whole Lego Star Wars. And I'm like, all right, Ezra, you couldn't just one-up me, get anything
Humble
else.
brag.
Yeah, Yeah, this puzzle's done.
I want to take this final portion of this segment to see how well you guys know each other. We're going to do a quick trivia. And Mattison, I'm going to start with you. And this question is about Ezra. So Question number 1. Mattison, what was Ezra Cleveland's major in college? A, construction management, B, communications, or C, sports management?
I got to go with A because I thought it was engineering. So that sounds the closest I get.
Ezra, you studied mechanical engineering before you decided to go with construction management. What was that transition like, and why construction management?
Yeah, the first year I came in, I started with mechanical engineering, like you said, and once I was in there and I actually figured out what the major was, it wasn't really for me, and I wanted to be more on the building side instead of the design side. So I switched to construction management, where you kind of manage the people that are building stuff and things like that.
Does any of that, as far as like intellectually, does that help you on the field at all?
I don't know. I've never actually thought about that. I took a class about soil, so I mean, maybe I'd know about the grass or something I'm playing on.
Maybe. All right, next question. What other language is Alexander Mattison a fluent speaker in? A, French, B, Italian, C, Spanish.
C.
You sure about
Yeah.
that? We all seen the stories. We all heard, you've been learning Spanish since you were first grader, Mattison. Why Spanish out of all the languages?
It really wasn't my choice. My mom put me in the program when I was in first grade, and I really didn't want to do it because I had to switch schools, and it was, a transition for me, but it paid off. It paid off growing up in Southern California, where it's really versatile. And so I think that it's helped me a lot, especially just grow mentally and have a complex mind. But just being a young African-American male from California, a rough area, I think it just helped me just see that there's more in life than just, sticking to one thing.
Well, I'm going to get you to say everything you just said in Spanish. No, I'm joking. All right, last week.
I don't even remember what I said, but
you should have just answered in Spanish. That would have been cool.
Last question. We'll end it here since Ezra's the rookie. We'll give him one more question. So, Mattison, I got one answer for you. Well, I got one question for you, and maybe you can answer this in Spanish. So, lastly, coming out of high school, Ezra Cleveland was the highest-rated player at his position in the state of Washington. What position did he play in high school? A, tight end, B, defensive tackle, C, linebacker. You got to answer in Spanish.
I don't know if that translates in Spanish. I think it was defensive tackle, though.
For sure. You're right. Well, that looked too easy for you. But look, guys, I appreciate your time today. This was fun. I know we're going to have a lot more stories, a lot more to talk about when we get back to the Twin Cities. So, guys, stay safe, stay healthy. Best of luck with everything, and look forward to seeing you guys up in the Twin Cities.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Muchas gracias.